Hello everyone, this is Jordan from DJ Twin Gamers, and today I'm going to show you how to install the original Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill on Windows 10 and Windows 11 computers. I have been wanting to make this video for a very long time, and it's been highly requested of us since I released my original instructions on my blog, My Flourishing Retrospect, back in 2021. This guide will also show you how to install my no CD hack version of the game. I've included the links to my original blog post as well as the files needed for the no CD hack down in the description below. So let's get started. Before we can begin the installation process, you will first need to create a copy of your original game discs. This file location will also act as the unofficial disk drive for your game files. So, in your Documents folder, create a new folder for where you are going to store the game files. You can name this file anything you would like, but I'd recommend naming it something easy to remember. I personally opted to name mine 1_secrets can kill original. Once you've created your main folder for the game, you're going to want to go into that folder and create 2 more additional folders for each of the game discs. As you can see on the screen, I already have my 2 folders created, which I've named respectively Disk 1 and Disk 2. Now that you've created a folder for each of the game discs, you're going to want to now copy and paste all of the data from each disk into their respective folders. Since I created my copy a long time ago, you can see all the files that I have for Disk 1, which is 24 files, as well as the 8 additional files that you can find on Disk 2. Now that you've created a copy of both game discs and they're in their respective folders, now you can go to the setup process of installing the game. So going into Disk 1, you're going to want to look for the Setup Application icon. Once you've found the setup application, you can begin the installation of the game. You can install this as normal, you don't need to do anything specific. Once you've hit the DirectX page as well, you can skip that program as it's not needed for the game. Now that you've installed the game, you'll need to locate the install location, which can be found under C Drive, Program Files 86, Nancy Drew, Secrets Can Kill. Once you have found the install location, click on HD Sound. Going back to the file for Disk 1, click on CD Sound. You will then copy and paste all the files from Disk 1 into your HD Sound file. Do not remove any of the original files from the CD locations. By doing that, you will cause an issue with the game when you go to play it. You will now repeat these steps for the files found in Disk 2. So going into the CD sound files in Disk 2, you can copy and paste all of these files into the HD sound file. Once you paste the files into the HD sound file, you'll get a pop-up asking if you would like to replace the same name files. You can replace the files or you can click skip. This does not affect the gameplay. Once you've uploaded all of your HD sound files, you're going to want to go back to the previous page and click on HD video. We will now repeat this process and use the CD video files that you find in Disk 2 and in Disk 1. So repeat the same process of copying and pasting these files into the HD video file. Now that we've installed the HD sound and the HD video files, we can now back out to our main install location. As you can see in the main file, we have a general .game.exe file that we can normally use to boot up the game. However, to play with the no CD hack, we're going to want to take that file and drag it to our desktop. This will just be our backup copy if there is something wrong with the game later on and we need to change this file out. If you have not done this already, I'd recommend you go to the link down in the description below and download my no CD hack file. This is a file that I have used for many years to go around the pop-up saying, please switch to the second disc in the game. As you can see, I already have my copy downloaded and saved in my documents folder with my game discs, so I can easily move this file over. Going into the no CD hack file, you're going to want to click on the new exe file and drag it over to your install location. Once you do that, you can boot up the game as normal. As you can see, the game opens up perfectly. Now, here's the true test. One location you would normally need a second disc for is Paseo del Mar High School. As you can see, we can go to the school now without any issues. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more Nancy Drew related content. Also in the comments, let us know what other kind of Nancy Drew inspired videos you'd like to see from us in the future. We'll see you in the next video!